Playing the Radical Latino Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands in the air for New York's very own.
Radical Latino is taking you to another level.
Welcome back to another episode, my people. It's your host, the Radical Latino, aka the Radical Haitian, aka Samuel Rodriguez, aka that little mildew mold in the sofrito that you thought that I wasn't gonna mold. Guess what? That's me. What up? So what's poppin', people? Listen, this is gonna be a filler episode. Like I said, I'm doing this for the holidays. Merry Christmas to all of y'all. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, all that. Happy holidays to everybody out there. The reason why I didn't, a lot of people were asking me if I'm gonna do a don't celebrate Christmas episode. No, because it kind of ties into the whole, don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll do one next year. You know what I'm saying? But this is just a filler episode. These are episodes. I just want to put something out for the family. These are episodes of interviews that you guys haven't heard. If you guys don't follow me either on Instagram or Twitter, and you guys follow me on just YouTube, or vice versa, if you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter but don't follow me on YouTube. Again, these are interviews you guys might have not heard of, because people, did interview me throughout the year. So these are, I'm going to be doing that as filler episodes. So these are the ones that I most liked, So this is the one with the Andrew Show 26101, I believe. And his YouTube channel is going to be in the description down below. But yeah, this is an interview I did with him. The shit was fire. The shit went great. I love the artwork and all that, So we really had a good time, because I interviewed him and he was like, yo, you should come to my platform, I'll interview you and all that. So that shit, that shit came out dope. But before I let you guys listen to this interview, I want to give you guys a quick update. First of all, I want to give some shout outs to all my Cash App people, because I've been putting my Cash App on the description and all that. I'm not asking for money, but if you guys want to send something, go right ahead, send whatever. But if you guys send something, at least put a message to it. At least put like a little description in the below. Hey, I love what you do, Radical. Keep it doing. Yo, Rad, I love your thing. Keep it going. Yo, Samuel, shout out to you. Little shit like that. So I want to give a big shout out to Amanda from Florida. She sent me $5. Also, Ronald from Cali, I think he put the Bay Area or something. He sent me $2. Joel from New Mexico. Shout out to Joel. He sent me $25. And Justin, he sent me $3. He's from Brooklyn. He's the only one that put a message on the bottom. He's like, keep it up, my guy. I love the information. Justin, shout out to you. Not most likely, but I definitely will keep on the information, because this is information powerful for the people. You know what I'm saying? Now, a couple of things I want to say. I am 99.9% complete with my website. My website is going to be coming out on the beginning of 2020, January 2020. Everything is mostly done. Everything is already done. I just gotta do some tweaks, and I will make a whole trailer and reveal it to everybody when it comes out. Most likely I will reveal it on a live stream or something like that. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but that's mostly 99.9% complete. The reason why I'm doing that is because I need a hub. I need a certain central location where you guys can find me, where all these other companies like Twitter, Instagram, Fedbook, Facebook, they call it Fedbook, and YouTube, with these new rules of deep platforming people, you need a centralized location, to come find me and all that, because trust me, they could take all my other shit down. They won't never take the podcast down, because that's some shit that I own. And now this website I own. So everything that you guys are gonna hear from me or anything that happens, just go to my website and you guys will see everything. Okay, yo, they took his YouTube down. Now this is his new YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a centralized location for me, for all my fans, all my supporters, for me, all that. You know what I'm saying? It will evolve later on. I'll add some more things to it. You know what I'm saying? I'll add some stuff, you know, here and there, here and there, here and there. But for now on, you know, it's as simple as it gets. Here it goes. Here's the information. But I even have a dedicated media spot, basically to contact me for people to put ads on the podcast. If you want to put your business out there or whatever the case is, and if somebody wants a shout out, man, it's only $1. You know, if you want a shout out, if you want a personal shout out, it's only $1. You know what I mean? I even put that shit on the website. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's up to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like what you guys want to do with it. That's, you know, that's coming out. Also, with this website coming out, I'm thinking it's not gonna happen now. It's not gonna happen in 6 months. It's probably gonna happen later on in the future. But for now, for what I'm thinking, that I'm gonna transition for 2020. I'm gonna be doing way more interviews. I'm gonna bring people more information, and I'm gonna kind of try to do it NPR style. Well, you know, I go to these locations and record the whole thing audioly, you know, and you guys will hear it, and I'll narrate it throughout the whole thing or whatever, just as an NPR type of style. You know, I don't know if you guys like that, but also I was thinking of maybe starting another podcast, but that it's not so, how can I say, so heavy into the whole race theme and, you know, racial justice and you know, white supremacy. You know, make it way more lighthearted, you know, more comedy, more entertainment, you know, news segments and stuff like that. So I was thinking of probably doing that, but that's later. This is just me rattling through my head. This is for later on, not something that's we're not even gonna touch. But with y'all support, with y'all, you know, rating the podcast, with y'all, you know, thumbing up the video, subscribing and stuff like that, sharing it and all that, that will make this whole thing grow so it could reach more people. And that's another way you guys can support, because I will not be here and continue this if I really didn't have a true message. If this message wasn't being felt by the people, if this message wasn't being something that you could actually feel and understand. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't just come out of knowing I'm start spewing hate. That wasn't my platform, and I don't want to do that. And I wasn't doing that. What I was spewing is empowerment. What I was spewing is getting Latin people out of that European mentality. And I was combating all of that. And that's what my main thing always is. And I always said it. Latin unity and black empowerment. You know what I'm saying? So that was the thing that I always, you know, promoted and all that. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I hope you guys love this interview. This interview was done a couple of months ago with my boy Andrew. You know, link in the description for his channel down below. All right, I'm gonna catch y'all later.
Right? I noticed it wasn't too much of a family type thing. It was more like, we don't like you because you're black. Type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm gonna tell you this from my experience, right? When I walked into the bodegas down here, right, everybody was staring at me like I just came from a different planet and shit. What the fuck? So they weren't expecting for me to be here. You feel me? Because usually the people that, you know, go to the bodega spots are, you know, Hispanics. So when they see a black guy in there, it's like, well, yeah. It's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a culture shock to me, because I'm so used to doing that in New York. and I didn't have people look at me kind of funny, like, what the fuck you doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yo.
with pop, you know.
Yo.
So
Yeah, you sound like mad
so when I
robotic,
moved,
bro.
yeah, yeah. Oh man, but I'm here, man. I'm good. I'm straight.
All right. What's up?
All right, so like when I moved down to Florida, it was a different type of feeling. It felt more like, well, we Latin people, we stick together and we don't like y'all. And the vibes that I was getting was more like a racially tension vibe. In the Latin American community.
Well, we got to look really back in the history of Latin people and white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? We really got to look back at that. The thing is that when, first of all, let's go all the way back. When Christopher Columbus came to the Caribbean islands, that's exactly where he landed up. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that Latin people were the first people to be enslaved under the colonialism of France, Spain, and Italy, and all of them. You know what I'm saying? So we were the first ones to, be colonized, get raped, get our culture taken away, our language beaten out of us, and all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's when they started shipping in a bunch of Africans from Africa to the Caribbean, North America, and all that, right? The thing is, two things happened. The Spanish, conquistadors, the Spanish conquerors who took over most of the Spanish-speaking places, they did something very strategic that the English and French people did not do. What they ended up doing was they ended up raping most of these native and black slaves and accepting their offsprings as one of them. So you could have a mulatto or a little bit darker offspring of a slave from Spanish blood and still be considered white. So from that moment on, that's when the conception of a caste system took place. When that happened, what do you think was beaten into everybody else's head? Black is wrong. And that's when you start getting bullshit little terms like mejorando la raza, bettering the race. And what does bettering the race means? Making your race a little bit more white.
More whiter. Yeah.
That's what it is. So with the constant years and years of beating in, saying black is wrong, black is wrong, black is wrong, black is wrong, black is wrong. Now you get out of your country with that mentality of white supremacy that was beaten into you, and you've been told this from generations and generations, and you come into a new place where you see a black person, he's not Latino or Latina. This is the enemy.
Yeah,
you know
he's
what I'm saying?
Automatically an enemy without even
exactly. This is
getting to know the person.
This is the enemy, and I want to make this perfectly clear. Clear. All Latin people don't think like that. All Latin people don't see it the way some of these people do. The people,
and you know what? I just want to say something real quick. I'm glad that you said that because I could be totally real. Like we could be real. Like living over here in the South, like anywhere else, a lot of blacks feel like, well, damn, if I'm being treated so badly by all Latinos, then damn, they must be all fucking racist. You feel me? You feel
yeah, no. Of course,
that's the mentality that what I'm saying. Most blacks are normally gonna have. So it's like you can't really blame them for feeling that way too, either. But
no, of course.
I'm glad that you able, like you being Latino, saying that is strong. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
That makes most black people think, okay, well, they don't all think that way.
See, now this is the thing. This is where the double-edged sword comes in. Like I said, all Latin people don't think like that. All Latin people don't feel like that. The thing is, we have Latin coons, and then we have Latin people. Latin coons are the one who think bad about their race and everybody else. Latin coons are the ones who go out and practice white supremacy amongst everybody else. Latin coons are the ones who is giving Latin people the bad rap. So there's a difference between Latin coons and Latin folks. When I was growing up, my family never taught me none of that bullshit. They didn't say nothing about black is wrong, none of that shit. The only person in my family that was coonish was my aunt, because she married a white guy. And let's be real, in most of these communities, whenever you marry white, automatically that's like a golden ticket for anything you get. You can't do nothing wrong. That white guy could be high on meth with headlights, missing teeth. My man white, oh shit, you hit the lottery. You know what I'm saying? To most black and Latin, households, that's what I've seen and that's what I saw. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get away from that, mentality. And you know what I'm saying? We got to get away from that. But the thing about it is, this whole, Latin people being accepted as white goes really deep, because back in the day when Mexico was actually fighting the United States and all that, right? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Right. So when Mexico was fighting the United States, right? There was this whole Mexican Revolution, right? The whole, little thing was going on. After Mexico lost, United States came to Mexico and was like, all right, here's this little treaty. You're going to sign off part of the Mexico and it's going to turn to the United States. Mexico said, okay, what about the 1,500 million Mexicans that are over there that you're going to start now calling America? What is going to happen to them? We want their rights protected. And you know what these people, what United States said? There's only two races on the census, black and white. If they put down white, they're going to be protected. That's what they said. If they'll put down white, they'll be protected. But this is the double-edged sword when this happened. When every Latin person started putting down white, everybody and their mom started putting down white.
Yo, Radical, hold that thought real quick. Right. This guy, Travel Gang, says this, but whenever I visit Mexico, the Mexican natives are cool, but the Chinos are totally different.
Oh yeah. Like
of course. Like how do you feel how are they different?
You said it yourself. The natives. You said it yourself, bro. The natives are cool. You know what I'm saying? The natives are cool. You said it yourself. There's no nothing to explain from there. You know what I'm saying? You said it yourself. But going back to the topic at hand. So when the Mexicans were putting down white, and every Latin person that was not from Mexico had to identify as white. Let's keep that shit real, because in America, there was no differentiating no Latin person. There was just Mexican. You could be Dominican, you're Mexican to us. Puerto Rican, you're Mexican. You're, Peruvian, Brazilian, you're Mexican to us. You know what I'm saying? So they started putting down white. But on paper, that never translated into real world benefits. Yo, can you hear me? Yo. Yo. Can you hear me? Yo, Andrew, what up? Can you hear me, bro? I can hear you a little bit. Can you hear me? Is everything all good with the stream? All right, so like I was saying,
yeah, man.
Now, I can hear you. So like I was saying, like when all Latin people started putting down white on the census, that did not transfer into real world benefits. That putting down white, that didn't transfer to shit, because you still had signs back in the South and in the North talking about no dogs, Negroes, or Mexicans allowed. You know what I'm saying? You had sundown towns with laws saying if we find a black person under on these towns when the sun goes down, you're gonna get killed. The thing is, a lot of people don't like to talk about is if they didn't find a black person to hang, the second best person was Latin people. They'll end up hanging a Latin person just because they couldn't find the black folk. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. And the thing is, we got to get away from that mentality, that Europeanized mentality, talking about all Latin people are white and white and white. America likes to do that because if you really look down at all the things that's happening right now, the white population, the white numbers are actually going down, believe it or not. There's more white deaths than births. You know what I'm saying? So what you're going to end up doing? What you're going to end up doing is you're going to start classifying everybody else that's not white as white. So you could keep them numbers up. You know what I'm saying? So you could keep them numbers up, A lot of people don't know that if a Latin person goes and get a job, goes to the hospital or anything, and they fill out that form, a lot of Latin people don't go to race. They just keep that blank. These people are taught to put white when there's a Latin person, just white. You could be black as fuck. You just got to put white. As long as you're Latin, they train you to put white.
I got a question for you. Like,
yeah, what's up?
Dominican people, when they fill out applications, they put down that they're white, but a lot of them could be darker than me and shit. And I just scratch my head like, what do you think is the reason for that, man?
Well, the thing is the same reason why a lot of, how can I say this? The same reason why a lot of Latin people are confused, because just because you have 10%, 5%, or even 13% Spaniard, oh shit, I'm white. Oh fuck, you know what I'm saying? So they automatically classify themselves as white. When you go all the way outside the United States and you go all to these other places, they like calling themselves mestizo. And mestizo basically is a classification that the Spaniards came up with, saying that you're mixed with native, you're mixed with black, white, and mixed with something else. You know what I'm saying?
We getting an education over here, boy.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, you
I'm getting educated on Latin history over here.
You bringing a teacher home. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta do.
Hey,
but
educated in this bitch. Go ahead, man.
But
talk your shit.
Yeah,
man.
but that's what it is. So when you have that confusion and you have the historical confusion of generation to generation to generation, what you're gonna think? You're gonna automatically see anybody else that's not part of your culture as the enemy, because you were indoctrinated with that white supremacist mentality. You feel what I'm saying? Now, this type of shit, I be spitting all over YouTube. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, all the backlash that I get it from my Latin coons. I get it from all Latin people. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something about that too, man. Like, aren't you afraid of retaliation from your own people in a certain way? I mean, do you think that a lot will get mad, or do you think a lot will support you? Like, I mean, are there some that support that move?
I didn't start this thing for support. I didn't start this thing to get liked. I didn't start this thing to make friends. I started this thing to unite Latin people into one code and have black empowerment. That's the only thing I started this whole thing for. That's about it. Because I saw, because of the rise of white supremacist Donald Trump coming into this country, Latin people were being looked at negatively a lot more when he was on the presidency. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, I said, nah, hold up. I got to do something about this shit. So I decided to speak out, you know what I'm saying, and start my thing and all that. Mind you, I've been doing this shit for just a year. I'm already getting some traction. You know what I'm saying? That means that people are really feeling what I'm saying and all that. But my main thing is this, that
let me
ask people. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Your crazy shit going on right now.
Wait, I couldn't hear you. What happened?
No, I'm saying, do you think Donald Trump is the cause of what's going on with racism, like at an all-time high and shit?
He's not the cause of it, because racism was something that was already here before that. He's just the dynamite that ignited it again. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all it is.
Because I mean, some people have different views on it. Liberals have their views on it, so everybody's like having different views on the president.
And I want to tackle that little liberal Republican thing. There's no such thing as liberal or Republican. We got to keep that shit 100. There's no such thing as that.
I've said that for the longest time, bro. Like, I don't support any party really. I'm more independent. I'm like, yo, fuck it. Like, listen, man.
Exactly. There's no Republican.
They're all fucking us over at the end of the day.
There's no Republican, there's no liberal, there's none of that. There's only one party, and that's called white supremacy. The only thing that the liberals and Republicans fight over is how they're going to oppress us. That's it. That's all they're going to fight over. How are they going to oppress us?
We don't even need a president, man.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, us humans, we have to look up to something. You know what I'm saying? We have to. That's throughout nature. You know what I'm saying? So I could say, hey, we don't need a president, but a lot of people, yeah, you could say that. You could say that.
Okay.
Yo. Still on? Yeah, I think we're still on. Yeah, I could barely. You're going in and out, bro. I could barely hear you. Oh shit! Shout out to you. You're right on Radical. Yeah, what's going on, bro? Travel gang, you're.
My bad. You there?
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, man. So the thing is that as a black person, right? If we talk about stuff like that with, because I totally agree with majority with everything that you guys say. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like, as a black person, if we speak on that, right, the backlash that we will get from a lot of the, Latino community, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, monkey boy, this and this and this and shit. It was I'll just be reading the comp. No,
but you gotta understand. These are
especially on YouTube, bro. We gotta be.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand. These are Latin coons. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, listen. Unfortunately,
can't speak on that shit.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of Latin coons, then Latin people who think like me, who feel like me, who actually see the same views as me. Is very few. That's the reason why I want to make this, come out, have Latin unity. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever people talk about the black and brown, they're talking about black and Latin folks. A lot of Latin folks, they're coonish, bro. A lot of folks are coonish. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't even think the Latin community used that word cooners. Because we use that in the black community. We were like, yo, you a coon ass nigga.
We guess what? We don't, but we gotta start doing it. We gotta start at least, having a word for our people who go against our own people. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest, black folks, you guys are brothers and sisters or even cousins of Latin folks. Let's keep it real. We gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So we have to use for our collaborators, for the people who go out against that code. Yeah, guess what? You're a Latin coon. You know what I'm saying? You're a Latin coon. There's certain things that we gotta put names to it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put names to it. The stream fucking up. Damn, I'm spitting that real shit.
I'm good, bro.
Oh, you good? No, because it will refresh it. My fault.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, we gotta put names. We gotta put names on this. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put names on this thing. We gotta put names on it. We gotta call our people out. We gotta pull their coat whenever somebody's fucking up. We gotta put them out there. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Yeah.
But I mean, so onto some other stuff, man. So the whole YouTube thing, because I know we've had some discussions, man. We were talking about, on how you were able to get in contact with me from the Rosie Perez situation. I think it was it Rosie Perez? Nina.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no, no,
yeah.
no,
It
no,
was
no.
something like that.
Yeah. Is it Nina Mendez? I don't know. I can't fucking remember that girl.
That girl, the girl.
Nina Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Nina Rodriguez. But I never heard about this chick.
Yeah.
I never heard about her until, I started doing some research. So when I did some research on her, I was like, oh shit, like she's been doing movies for a minute. Like she's like I guess a B-list actress, right? Or
Yeah.
she's just on a rise and shit. So I was like, all right, that's pretty dope. So I guess when she was using the N-word and shit, some people felt, really disrespected because she used that word. Now, I made a video and I said, well, I didn't find it disrespectful. And the reason is this, because where I was from, I grew up around blacks and Latinos, and we used the word around each other. You feel me?
That's a fact.
Even when we listened to the music, so it was like, I didn't really give a fuck. But if it came out of a white person's mouth, it's a little bit different.
Of course.
Like it hits you, it just hits you differently. It's like, what?
Of course.
It's a crazy feeling. But you got some though, okay? And this is where the confusing part comes, right? Is that you got some Latin folks that will use the word, but have a powerful like an aggression behind it, like they're on some racist shit. So it makes it hard for some blacks to kind of distinguish, like, okay, these Latinos are not racist, but these are. So as a black, you think to yourself, well, what do you do? Like it's kind of hard to trust people if, you know what I'm saying, half don't like you and half the other likes you, you know what I mean? So you like, fuck. It's the same thing with white folks. It's the same shit. Like, you got some cool ass white people. You got some cool white people, but you also got some racist motherfucking white people that don't like your black ass or don't like your Latin ass. You know what I'm saying? Your brown ass. Don't like your brown ass or your black ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they ready to want to shoot a motherfucker, especially if they're racist and you want to date their daughter. You know what I'm saying? White chick in their family and shit like that. I've been through shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to,
of course.
And that is like nothing more than a form of like modern day slavery. You feel me?
Listen, I got story. Listen, I got story. I got
chick,
bro. I got story for days,
but I'm saying even back in the slavery days, right? The white chicks wanted to fuck with the black slaves.
Of course.
This shit was fucking bananas. And if that would have happened, right?
Of course. And you know what happened? You know what happened to those white women that wanted to fuck with those black slaves? You know what happened to them, right?
They end up having babies.
Nah, not babies. They ended up getting hanged, bro.
Oh, for real? Oh shit! Oh, yes, right.
They don't tolerate that shit. The white man could do that. The white man,
it was brutal back then.
Check this out. The white man could do that. The white woman, no, you better not look at that dude. You better not look at that dude. Now, this is the thing. Do you know the offsprings of those black slave masters? You know what those women did to those children of the black slave masters? You know what they did? Do you want to know what they did?
Yeah, go ahead, man. I'm listening, bro.
They started to beat them in a way to correct them. So what they ended up doing was, in Virginia, they even passed a law called the Casual Killing Act. Anybody could look this up. It's called the Casual Killing Act, which basically protected the white woman in beating someone to death in a form of correction. So if you really look down this law and you try to find out why in Virginia did this law needs to come about, is because these white women from the wives of the slave masters will get the offsprings of the slaves that the slave master raped and beat them into supposedly correction. I'm correcting you, right? Beat them so badly that they ended up killing them, to the point where they had to pass a law called the casual killing act. It's insane. Now, the thing is, this happened in America. Now, you think that it didn't happen nowhere else? Of course it did.
That's crazy.
Of course it did. That shit happened all over. Now, going back to your same point about the N-word, Latin people. Listen,
shout out to Combs and the Matic. Yeah, I was even thinking the same way. I was like, he says he didn't know the white women would get punished. Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's some.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, of course. Look at it now. Look at it now. When black men,
I guess that does make sense because they would hang the black man too. He would fucking get killed probably.
Look at the whole look at the famous thing that happened that sparked the civil rights movement. Emmett Till, he just apparently whistled at a white woman. They beat the shit out of him.
Yeah,
we ended up finding out. We ended up finding out that shit was a lie. The white woman lied on this kid. But the whole point is, black men weren't allowed to do that shit. If a white woman back in the slavery days wanted her get her little nut off or whatever, she needed to do that shit on the other side. Nobody needs to know anything. You know what I'm saying? But out in the open, hell no. She better not get pregnant. You crazy? Oh hell no. That whole plantation will go down.
So let me ask you something, man. Let's fast forward a little bit to the future. Like, we get way too deep in this shit.
Yeah. No, I want to address the whole N-word shit, but all right, go ahead.
Yeah. But I want to talk about like the situation with the video that I did, because I know from there on you met a certain person. You know what I'm saying? That a certain guy. You know what I'm saying? We all know who the fuck he is, Mr. Agent 123.
Okay.
Decided to make a video about me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, man, here we go again. So I was trying to like really sit back and try to see if I can actually go a minute without turning off that button. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something else, because I was trying to really get some sort of knowledge into, okay, so what's he complaining about?
Yeah.
But then when I listened to it, I was just like, well, it just sounds like it's a lot of complaining and a lot of emotions and also other stuff that had nothing to do with what I was talking about. And I was just like, well, I don't get this kid. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh,
it was weird.
Sometimes I be telling him that too. I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta put some, context on what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you're gonna get at me, my nigga, get at me hard, bro. Like,
yeah. But I don't want to put too much.
Like,
I don't want to put too much.
Mr. BBC and shit. You calling my shit big black cock? Like,
listen,
I'm proud to have that motherfucker. Like, what the fuck?
Listen,
I got a BBC. Like, bitch.
Listen, I even told them plenty of times. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. You need to chill out with that. But I'm not gonna harp on it too much. But all I gotta say is that sometimes I be checking them. Telling them like, yo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to associate me with him, which is not. It shouldn't be the case whatsoever. There's a lot of things that I say that he disagrees with. There's a lot of things that he said. A lot of things that he says that I disagree with.
So
you know what I'm saying?
But check this out. We gotta keep it real now. We gotta keep it real.
All right, let's keep it real.
We gotta keep it real, okay? Because when Mr. Gremlin decided to come at me, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I made one video response. That was it. Boom, boom. He made like 15,000 and shit, right?
Oh, that's a history I don't know nothing about, bro.
Which you don't know nothing about. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good because it was a waste of time. It would make your ears bleed and shit. But anyways,
all right.
Make a long story short. So when I made the Nina Rodriguez video, that's when you heard about me.
Yes, I did. You're right.
Yeah, because that's just when people were tagging and shit like that, going to my channel to find out what the fuck is going on and blah, 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 blah. So make a long story short, that's when you hit me up like, yo, you started checking out my videos.
Yeah.
And you said, yo, this kid is speaking some logical shit. Like,
yeah. Well, like, let me give you the backstory on that.
Okay. Go ahead.
Somebody sent me a video that Kim did. Let's call it what it is. Kim did a video on response to your stuff. And I'm like, all right, why are they sending it to me? And the person that sent it to me was like, yo, he's going at this dude, this guy is black, and are you gonna speak about it? I'm like, speak about what? I don't even know what's going on. So I checked out the video, and I'm like, who the fuck is? Why is he mad at this dude? So before I went into any judgment, I wanted to, figure out what it is. So, for a good 2 days straight, I'm in the comments like, yo, who is this guy? Who is he talking about? Until I think I forgot who told me, but they were like, yo, is TheAndrew26101 show 1973 1 2 3 4 5. I'm like, oh, okay. So I Googled you, I YouTubed you, not in Google. I YouTubed you, and your show popped up. So I'm like, all right, let me check it out. And first of all, you had me rolling from like the first video. I forgot what video I saw of you, but you had me rolling from the first video where you were talking about some dude or whatever, simping on some girl. And I was like, yo, this dude's kind of funny. So I didn't understand the beef. I didn't understand what the issue was. And when I saw the video about Gina Rodriguez that you did, I'm like, okay, let me see. Maybe I'm missing something, but I wasn't missing anything. So I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on here? Why is Kim beefing with this dude? So everything that I saw about you, I was like, yo, this dude seems like a cool guy. So that's when I hit you up. That's when I hit you up and I said, hey, yo, do you mind having an interview or whatever the case is? Let's do it. But the thing is, I want to keep this very clear. In some of the comments, I've even seen it. I want to keep this very, very, very clear. Whatever Kim does has nothing to do with me. There's no association with me whatsoever. The same thing with me. Whatever I do has no association with him. You know what I'm saying? We're two separate people. It is what it is. And there's nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I want to make that perfectly clear. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you something. So you ever try to reach out to him and kind of talk to him on the side, like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, chill with all that shit. You don't need to be, spreading all that hate. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I did, here and there, but he's gonna do what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I can't really stop nobody from doing that. I just gonna speak my opinion and just say, yo, I'm not really feeling that. It is what it is, but you shouldn't be doing that.
But on some real shit, he was going after some like he was going after people like let me tell you something. I'm small fry compared to these motherfuckers. That's on YouTube, okay?
I'm new at this, bro. So I don't know nothing.
I'm mediocre, man. I'm just around, bro.
I'm just an
everyday person.
What I'm saying is like I didn't know nothing about his history or nothing about your history or nothing. I was like, all right, let me just get into the shit. You know what I'm saying? But you're not the first one who told me that. When I think I interviewed him or I just had a discussion with him in my channel, a lot of people thought that I was associating with the motherfucking. I'm like, nah, not at all. Not at all. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what it is? Because I think in just my personal opinion that it just felt like Kim was trying to do like a collision, like a Latin versus black people type of war.
Nah.
It felt like he was trying to put out like a race war.
If he was, which I don't know. He hasn't told me shit.
That's what it feels like. It was that type of agenda. I'm like, this dude was like attacking like heavily on every black YouTuber.
I didn't know when I saw his videos and all that. He was going after Burr Martinez. That's when I was like, nah. But some of his stuff talking about Mr. BBC, I'm not really feeling that, and I tell him that all the time. Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm not. You can do the other shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was kind of suspect when he did that shit because I was like, does this kid know what he's saying?
Oh no, he knows. He knows.
I'm like, yo, that's why I made fun of him with the videos.
He knows.
Eggplants and shit. I'm like,
he knows what I'm really beefing.
He knows what that word is, but he still uses it.
Yeah, of course he knows. Come on, bro. Of course he knows. Like, ain't that ain't no big mystery. The only person, the only person that I really have a problem with that everybody knows is Butthead Antonio Batista. That's the only person I have an issue with, because that motherfucker needs to be stopped, like dead ass.
You know, when you mentioned this guy, I didn't even know who he was, but I know that he did a video on Kim one time, and I guess those guys made videos about me in the past. I don't know. I guess some cyberbullying shit, but
I don't know nothing about
yeah,
that.
I don't really get too much into those type of politics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, when I found out, like, what I really found out about him is like when him and Kim was having beef. So I was like, all right, I watched the Kim beef. I just wanted to know what the fuck was a big deal. So
well, let's keep that. First of all, let's keep that shit. Let's keep that shit real. Let's keep that shit real.
We're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it real. What I'm saying is, when I was watching the Antonio, I watched Antonio whatever Batista. I watched one of his videos when he did on Kim, and I was just like, oh wow, well, shit, these guys were real close, and now, you know, they're friends. And I was doing this live stream shit at the same time while I was having my live reaction to it, because nothing was edited. Everything was just a live reaction.
Yeah.
So I was okay. I was for him and all that, and then he started to get real deeper into his frustration. Then he started talking about black people a lot.
It's not frustration, bro. Call it what it is.
Well, it's racist. It's racism.
A little bit more than that. Call it what it is, bro. There's a name for that.
I don't know, man.
It's called white supremacy, bro. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah. I mean, he had that mentality, and I was just like, wow. I was just like, this guy really hates black people. But I just felt he was a hell of a lot worse than Kim. Like, he just went lethal. He was just like on some like, I would shoot a black guy type shit.
Oh,
like, that's the vibes I was getting from him. And I think he might have said some shit like that in his videos. I'm like, damn, this guy's crazy.
Oh yeah. See, the thing is, you know, we got to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, again, I don't see these videos, man. People send me shit. You know what I'm saying? So somebody,
that's what happens with me too. Like, I don't know the videos, and then I get sent, and that's how I know about these people.
Yeah, so somebody sent. I
want to talk about these motherfuckers though, but shit, I have to say something, because if they keep making videos about me, say, yo, Andrew, this guy said this about you. Oh, Andrew, what are you gonna do about it? I'm like, damn, if I don't do shit, then I look like a punk. And it's like, you're a bitch. You ain't even responding back. So I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. No, so the thing is, somebody sent me the video that Kim did, you know, in response to Antonio, or what I call him, butthead, you know. So somebody, you know, sent me the video, and I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't like it, because the two videos was Kim, you know, entertaining his white supremacy. That's what Kim was doing. Let's keep it real. That's what he was doing. So I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Yeah. And he was talking, you know, laughing. Oh, look what you Afro-American males are talking about. Look what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't feeling that shit. So I'm like, what the fuck is up with this dude? So when he started to basically you know, entertain that shit, you know, I was already feeling some type of way. Then they fell out. Mind you, they didn't fall out because of, you know, Kim didn't like his racism, or they didn't fall out because Butthead didn't like that Kim talks about whatever he talks about. Nah, they fell out because of personal issues. We gotta keep that shit real.
Yeah.
Why? Check this out. Everybody that Antonio Batista has associated with, he fell out with every single one of them. Not because of what he says, it's because of their personal issue. We gotta keep it real.
Yeah, I just want to say this real quick too, because I mean, you've talked about, you know, I guess I would say the Fantastic Four, like. I guess Kim was trying to create a X-Men clique over there. I don't know what the fuck, but I seen a woman, like you said, is a Dominican lady, right? Didn't even know who she was. I Googled her, and she did a video about me. I'm like, holy shit!
Oh, she did? Oh, I didn't. I don't know nothing about that.
But I was like, I'm not even gonna respond to the shit. Like, because I listened like maybe like 2 minutes into it, because I just wanted to see if I could kind of get to some sort of logic into what she was saying. Yeah. But every time she kept on having her views about me, she kept on saying, well, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like, you obviously you didn't do your research on me, so you were just so quick to
Wait, what was
Pretty
the video?
much,
What was the video about you? I don't know nothing about it. So
I don't know. I think I made a video. She says you don't have the right to speak on Dominicans. No, I don't know what the fuck it was. To be honest with you,
wait,
it was.
for real?
You know, I'm. Listen, man.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
get down. I don't get down with that political shit. I'm just being real with
Yeah.
you. My videos is all about events, current
Yeah.
events, and I talk about and I do it in some comedy shit.
Yeah.
I do it in I don't do it in some political shit.
Maybe she feels some type of way that your girlfriend is Dominican. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, but I don't give a rat's ass.
But bro, I mean,
what the fuck does that got to do with me? Shit, that's her problem.
Me and you talked, you know, on the phone and go like, you're the most Jamaican Dominican I know, bro. So maybe she's mad because you know too much about her country. Who knows, bro?
Hey man,
Who knows?
Man, listen, man, I'm out there all the time, man. It's like, look,
there you go. She's like, there you go. Wait. There we go. She was like, you can't be having fun in my land. You need to pay homage. You need to pay homage. Exactly. Yo, you seen that? Have you seen the movie American Gangster when my dude when that dude goes to New York, you know, from Jersey, he goes like, next time you come in here, you gotta ask for permission. You know what I'm saying? That's exact. If you want to see a Broadway play, you gotta call in advance. That's exactly what it is. You gotta go to DR. You better get permission for her, son.
Permission. I felt like I couldn't even get back on the plane because Kim got me saying like, hey, Mr. Kim, can I get on the plane, please?
Word. Yo, you
got me saying, hey, can I please get on the JetBlue plane? Because I want to get my big wedding game.
I didn't know nothing about the beef between you and her. I didn't know nothing about that. This is actually
I didn't know nothing about that either. Shit.
I don't know nothing about that.
She is. But I don't know who she is.
But she does have a personal issue with me. You know, she does have.
You told me about her.
Oh yeah, of course. You know.
That's when I found video about me. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I'm putting two and two together. I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, so I thought this was Kim's
I told
wife.
you this over the phone, bro.
I thought that was
yo, you stupid.
I Agent 123.
Yeah. Nah. I told you this shit over the phone, bro. That she has a personal issue with me. Me and her went through it on Instagram or whatever the case is, and we went in through it over the phone. You know what I'm saying? She likes to play victim a lot and all that other bullshit. So you know that it is what it is. You know, I'm not gonna talk too much about the lady or whatever the case is.
I was just trying to find out, like, you know, from an educational standpoint, because she calls herself the child knowledge, right, or some shit like that. So I was just, you know, going through the videos. I was trying to get some sort of knowledge, but all I got was a lot of confusion, and it was just like, assuming and just correct me if I'm wrong. But you're supposed to know everything about me, right? You're doing a video about me, so why would you ask your audience to correct you? You're supposed to know this stuff.
You gotta understand something, bro.
Like, what the fuck?
You gotta understand something, bro. When somebody wants to be fake neutral. And play that fake neutral role, they're gonna start exposing themselves.
Yeah,
that's what she likes to do a lot. She likes to play that fake neutral role. That shit doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? That shit doesn't work. Who the fuck are you?
I just didn't know who she was, and I was just wondering, like, well, what the fuck? Who the hell is this? This shit don't make no sense.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I couldn't even respond to her because I don't know nothing about her.
Yeah.
I don't know who she is. Like, what video about somebody? Oh, because they just having their point of views about me. Okay, that's fine. That's her opinion, but I can't say nothing bad about her. I don't know nothing about her. Just think about it.
Yeah.
That's a fan. That's just a person that disagrees, man. That's just a fan, bro. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, that's how you know, sometimes that's how you gotta look at it. You know, you gotta just see it, laugh it off, and you know, keep it moving.
And I laugh about every motherfucking thing, bro. I don't let none of these, I don't motherfucking let Curly, Larry, and Moe get to me, man. I don't let the Fantastic Five or X-Men or the Fast and Furious motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck, man.
Yo, you stupid. Nah, but that's
it's like G.I. Joe and shit.
Yeah, that's what it is. But no, I want to go back.
American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
Yeah, this guy is crazy.
BBC. Don't go to my fucking country. Stay out, Mr. BBC. Stay out.
like I was gonna say, I'm gonna go back to the main point that I didn't even get to say anything about was the whole N word, right?
Yo, you should have hooked him up with some pussy, bro. Come on, man. Let's be
Oh,
real.
I know. I got some Dominican girls out in the Heights that I know.
Hi,
You know,
Chihuahua.
hook him up or whatever, and he'll chill out. But like I was saying,
Tota,
like I was saying, yo, you
tota,
wild, yo, you stupid. Nah,
tota.
nah, like I was saying, that whole Gina Rodriguez thing, bro. To be honest, some
I don't know where the fuck that went, bro. That shit went so
the
left, bro.
yeah, I'm trying to get back on point, bro. I'm trying to get back on point, but you know what I'm saying? That a lot of that Gina Rodriguez thing. That's the thing that I even said it myself. I don't think nobody should say the N word. You know what I'm saying? But I will give a pass. I think the only people that should say it is Latin and Black folks. Now this is a tricky part with Latin folks. Like you said, you don't know who's a friend and who's not. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who's a friend and who's not. So because of that, we have to really differentiate, are they, what intentions do they have on all that? So the way I see it is no Latin person say it unless, you actually, I don't know, you're from that era. You know what I'm saying? You're from that
I say
place.
this, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say it like this, man. Like, listen, if you a friend of mine and you chilling with me, I don't give a fuck if you say it. I had a white boy saying that shit, but he said
you
it in a
bugging,
hood
bro.
way.
No, you bugging. I don't know about that, bro.
No, listen. He ain't fully white. He got black in him. So like I didn't really.
All right. You said white boy, but you said white boy, bro. I don't.
Listen. All right, let me rephrase that. Okay, maybe I went out of hand because everybody who's light skinned, we say white boy. You know what I'm saying? We even say even say just to fuck with the light skinned dudes is just to crack on them like, oh, you white.
Yeah.
Well, he got black in him, but we just saying, man, you white. Get out of here. You got white skin and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to say that. Right? But that didn't bother me. All right, now I ain't gonna lie to you. I saw a regular white dude say that. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt a little bit at ease. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, listen, I'm
looking at other black people too. I'm like, yo, y'all ain't gonna say nothing.
I remember the first time I was called the N-word with the strong ER at the end. With the strong ER at the end when I was young. I'm talking about like 7, 8 years old.
That's kind of crazy that you mentioned that because one of my friends, he's Mexican and Puerto Rican descent. And he lives over here in Florida. And he told me one night, a couple of white guys in a pickup truck drove by. It wasn't at night, but I mean, it was like, during the middle of the day or some shit like that. So they drove by in the pickup truck. And this guy said, "Hey, get out the road, nigger," and started throwing rocks at him. That shit was crazy, bro. And it's like,
there you go. There you go. White supremacy.
White people supremacy. Don't like they think everybody that's not white is the
exactly. We're all listen to Latin and black folks to white people. We're all one big nigga. That's all it is.
Oh, let me ask you something too, because I want to step a little bit outside the Latin community for a little bit.
All right, go ahead.
Let's talk about the Asian community. Okay? Now, with Asian people, I've noticed this now. I'm not saying all, but I've noticed it with Asian women. Most of the time, when they come to this country, the first thing they're searching for is a white man. It's not even their own. They even think their own men are repulsive and ugly. They systematically oppress their man. Their men are being oppressed. You ever see like, I mean, and this is no disrespect to Asian men, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying all of them are like that, but have you noticed that a lot of them are very, very like really passive and very, very super respectful,
submissive,
very submissive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And American men were built to be more masculine, like in the Latino culture, they say machismo. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we were built to be more masculine in that sense. But the thing is, though, throughout that time and era, things have changed, man. And I've noticed that with the Asian community, right? The women start to disrespect those men. And then they start going for white men who have money and who have other things, other qualities. And it's like, I say to myself, like, wow, this is really fucked up. So those women, those Asian women are not looking at you. They're not looking at me. They're looking at straight white. White.
Yeah.
You know and that's the truth. Like, I mean, and that's no disrespect to the Asian community.
Yeah.
But that's what I see. That's just what I analyze. And I'm just like, well, wow, that is crazy. But you do got some that will be nice towards other races of people. They are systematically designed to date white because white is perceived as I guess
as a golden ticket.
A golden ticket. Financially empowered.
Yeah.
Financially stable. Because a lot of the parents taught these kids that a white man will buy you this, will take care of you this, will do this and do that for you. And 9 times out of 10, we can't really lie. They are on the top of the food chain. So it makes it impossible for us to like, hey, you can't just go for a man that's all about money, because once you get to the goals of doing what your parents have told you to do, then comes the reality of seeing what this person's all about. If they have family structure values that you're accustomed to, or if they're on some crazy different shit that could probably cost your life. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. So the thing is, the same. I'm just going to go based on what you said, which is absolutely true. White people are viewed as the golden ticket in every community. I've seen them in my community where, well, when one of our, one of my female cousins or one of my male cousins is dating somebody white. Yo, that white girl could be literally, she could be a high school dropout. They could like, oh, you moved on up. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how they see it. That's exactly. That's exactly how they see it. They see that shit as a come up. Now, this is a thing. With white people. When they date Black, Latin, or even Asian, we gotta keep it real. They see it as dating someone exotic. They see us as exotic. Ooh.
I ain't gonna lie though. I gotta keep it real though. I gotta keep it real. Because in the Black community, we saw Hispanic women as being exotic. They were like, they still are viewed as being exotic. Now, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being exotic.
What kind of Latin women are you talking about, though? Because the only ones that Black folks will point out as exotic is the light-skinned one with long hair and with big ass and big titties. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, that's true. But I actually like La Vara Negra. Now that she's dark skin.
Amara La Negra.
Amara La Negra. Yeah, she thick as hell.
Shout out to her, yo.
Shout out to her. Them cakes.
Yeah, stupid.
cake.
No, but that's basically what it is. Like, white folks see us as exotic, like, ooh, but in the end of the day, the only two people that ever gonna date is their own or Asian. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, it's true. But you know what it is? I think what it is the women in like the South American countries that are exotic, or even in the Latin American communities that are exotic, I think what it is, it's like a different animal, man. It makes you look at it like a safari. You see these women with these beautiful bodies. It's like, damn, I'm in America and I don't see this shit out here. You're like, damn, I'm trying to get to the jungle, bitch.
Yeah. Not well,
because you even got girls, bro. You even got American women. Let's just keep it real. You even got American women that's flying over to these countries, getting these butts done, getting these ass done, getting these titties done. They go to DR, they go to Colombia.
Yeah,
cheaper.
Yeah, of course.
That Brazilian lift.
Of course, but there's a cost to that. You get your ass done. You come back. 2 years later, you got to take all that shit out because what's inside? Fix a flat? You know what I'm saying? Come on, like. No, there's a cost to that, but my thing. This is the thing that I was talking. Let's focus on the Asians for a second.
They still got fixer flats out there.
Yeah, well, look at Cardi B's ass. That's a gang of fix a flat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I didn't think
saying?
they're still around. Yeah, she do need to fix a flat.
Yeah, she got a gang of that shit. But going back to
like 100 niggas done bust a whole bunch of caps in that ass.
Listen, she was a stripper at Sue's. That's all I gotta say.
That shit's crazy, boy.
That's all I gotta say. She was an ex-stripper at Sue's. So if anybody that knows that the reputation that Sue's have, you already know. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
So
yeah, she been around though, bro. I heard a lot.
Yeah.
I heard a lot about her.
Listen, check this out. Check this out. Listen, check this out. I used to know Cardi B before Instagram. That's all I gotta say, bro. That's all I gotta say.
I've seen her shaking in the club, bro. She be wilding.
Oh yeah. There's some
strip clubs, boy.
Yeah. There's some shit.
Everybody know Cardi B, boy.
Yeah. But you know, she got her fame. She got her fame during Instagram. What I'm saying,
she went by Cardi B. She went by a different name, though.
Nah. It was Cardi B. She stayed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like I said, I used to know Cardi B before Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. But going to the Asian people and all that, right? Let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it real. If you guys do your history, the Nazis, Hitler said that the Asians are honorary Aryans. Honorary Aryans, meaning that they actually believe and share the same point of views. That shit is wild right there. Now, if you actually look up this in China.
So you think it's by historical DNA that is that what you're saying by historical DNA that Asians are automatically going to side with whites?
Well, I'm saying not historical DNA, but what I'm saying by historical systematic oppression. That's what I'm going to say.
More like mentally slavery.
That's what I'm going to say. Because,
okay, I got you. Cool,
because if you really look up this thing called Nazi chic. If you really Google it, you see a bunch of Asian people putting on Nazi uniforms, the swastikas, doing, that's something that they actually look up to.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You know what really hurt me the most, man, is when I saw those cartoons in Asian, bro. Like they had like the black guy with the red big lips and shit. I'm like, that's fucked up. I was like, damn, they really think of us like that.
Yeah, bro.
They showed a girl with the weave and shit, and she's like bald in the spot, like the black woman. I'm like,
bro,
that shit is fucking grimy.
This is real, bro.
I was like, they really on some. And then when I see some black people, honestly, right, going to like China and shit, you know what I mean, like Japan and shit, like just deep into that shit.
Oh,
it kind of makes me think to myself, like, oh, that's a little too deep, man. Cause like,
yeah. So, so the thing is that they got their own little words for us. Like I remember back in the day in high school, I used to date this Asian girl, right? This Asian Chinese chick. Her parents hated the fuck out of me because I'm not white, right?
I bet she was pretty too. She was pretty as hell.
Oh yeah. She was pretty. The only Asian girl that I knew with double D's. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So
I didn't get them like that, man. When I looked at them, they're like, "Oh no, Mr. Black Man, I go no."
Yeah, you're stupid. Nah, the thing is, like, she went to my high school. Shit. She went to my high school.
That bitch ain't even trying to look at me, my nigga. She just she's like, "Oh no, I go by."
But the thing with her is that she actually. She was dating a black guy before me. You know what I'm saying? So when they broke up, you know what I'm saying? You stupid, bro. Now when they broke up, that's when she me and her started dating. But the thing is, her parents hated the fuck out of me, bro. Her parents hated the fuck out of me, bro, because they thought I sold drugs. I'm not white. they thought that
they would think that you would like break into cars because that was like the most stereotypical thing.
Nah,
Like,
in New York,
they say Puerto Ricans be like, or Dominicans and Puerto Ricans be like stealing radios and shit out of cars.
In New York, all of us were drug dealers. That's it. We were drug dealers, criminals.
Hey, you know what Jamaicans got? Oh, we're fucking weed heads and shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers got that ganja.
Yeah.
Like, no, we're shotters and we're always killing people and shit. Nah, we get some crazy shit, man. It's all in the same boat.
Oh, yeah, it's all the
killers
same
with
shit.
Criminals and shit. It's like, damn. Sometimes you get tired of that stigma, like being linked to a criminal. I'm like, man, I never committed any fucking criminal shit in my life, man. I was just, I said, I was just a regular nigga in the hood. Just
I never got arrested. What are you talking about? I never got arrested. Yeah. No, I feel you.
I'm just trying to get out that motherfucker, man, and live a good life. I was trying to get out the hood, my nigga. That was hard. Yeah. Not even the Metro North or a bus pass could get me out that bitch.
Yo, you stupid.
I'm still in the New York minute.
Yeah. Like the way I decided to get out the hood was go to high school in Manhattan. That's how I did it, and then from there I just started saying, there must be something else, beyond this, whole the whole Bronx. There has to be something else, you know what I mean?
Because you never was taught that too, living in the Bronx. Because I could relate to you on this because I'm from there. It's just like you feel like at one time, like you were like a mouse in a box, and it was like, damn, there was nothing else outside of New York.
Yo, my nigga, what? Bro,
there was no cities in the world but just LA and just New York.
Check this out. I had a teacher. I had a teacher once tell the whole class, straight up, white teacher, right? This was his last day. He goes, all of you guys are either gonna be dead or in jail, and walked on out.
Oh, wow.
This is junior high school. He told us.
Yeah, you know what? I had something like that told to me too. When
I was told us everybody.
Say, hey, I'm gonna be real with you. All of y'all gonna end up going to jail. All of y'all gonna be in jail. Like at least 75% of y'all gonna be in jail. Maybe 2% will probably get a job and probably get by. I'm like, oh shit. And then some of y'all gonna be dead.
Yup.
And I was just like, yo, that shit was like back then. You would laugh at the shit because you were kids. Because you're like, oh, this man's crazy. Ha, 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 ha.
Nah.
But really and truly, that shit was happening. Mm-hmm. Like, most of the people I grew up with in school, I'm just being honest with you. Like, the ones that were doing some dumb shit, and they continue to do dumb shit, they're not here today.
Oh, yeah. I got a couple of homies that left. A couple of people,
But they didn't mature in their minds. They didn't grow.
Yeah.
So they started to act like children. Because that's all they knew was just kiddie shit and doing dumb shit.
They didn't get out that mentality, bro.
Nah. And that's what happened. So in that situation, you see the results right now. A lot of these dudes is dead. They're in jail or they dead.
Yeah.
Because they didn't mature in their mind. They didn't do
they're back in the block doing the same shit.
Doing the same shit. Man, let me tell you something. One time I left New York and I went back to New York for the first time after that first time, like in 7 to 8 years. When I went back to that motherfucker, guess what? I see the same bitch walking around the block. The only difference is she looking a little bit more uglier than she did before. Her back is all bent and shit. She wear flip-flops. I'm like, damn, this chick used to wear J's.
Oh yeah,
and she used to wear J's and used to wear just look kind of fresh because even if you lived in a shitty ass place in New York, your gear's gonna look nice. You still gonna look fresh, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what we were all like. We didn't care. We didn't give a fuck. Let's just keep it real. If we could be in a shitty ass place that we live in, as long as our gear is looking nice out that motherfucker. That's all
yeah. Oh yeah.
Because we had to look nice. That's all that matters. Yo, we had to have the J's on point, our Timbs,
Pele's all good. Yeah.
But after some time, it makes you think to yourself, like, if you still have that same mentality, right? You won't have another mentality on trying to improve your life and do stuff that you would expect adults to do. When you get into adult. It's kind of sad, man, but I've seen a lot of people die, bro, and I seen a lot of people in jail, and I've seen families cry, bro, like cry.
It's a sad situation. It's a sad, sad thing.
I was raised differently. I was raised right, But it's just like I'm hearing all the time on the news, oh my God, they shot my baby. They shot my baby. Or like, oh, he's in jail. Oh, he's about to serve 15 years. Like that's all we heard. Like growing up, that's all I heard.
Oh yeah,
that shit was so mentally fucked. And I was just like, yo, you know what made me escape from that shit? What that made me escape from that mental insanity. And this is why I said I could honestly say this. This is why in the Black community, we have a mental illness.
Oh, yeah.
We really do. But we're getting a lot better now because a lot of us used to snap real quick and just want to do something real dumb and stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, would you that? Like we would get very overly emotional if it was something just a little bit petty that we know we can control. Like, is it really worth you losing all this shit?
Yeah.
You know, like we didn't used to think that way, but now as we getting older, it's a lot harder for us to hold things. And then especially if you got kids, it's like, all right, well, you got to think like a husband. You got to think like a family guy now. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Cool. I'm doing this for my children. So you know what? I'm gonna not get it in jail. I'm not gonna have this pistol on me. I'm gonna make sure I'm not, I'm gonna make sure I'm not caught lacking. Or I'm gonna try to focus and get myself out of this environment because that's what I gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because a couple of my homies, when they got locked up, they got 15, 20, 25 years. They were telling me that, yo, he went to college. You know what I'm saying? That's what they told me. Oh, nah, he went to college. And I'm over here thinking like, oh, that's what's up. Damn, he going to college for 15 years? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And not knowing that they actually got, locked up for either some dumb shit or some real shit, and there's different situations for everything. I know people that been locked up, for like 30 something years because they beat up their baby moms because she hooked up with some other dude. I know, I know a lot of crazy shit, but the thing is that like I keep on saying, the thing is all these people know is a 15 block radius. That's their whole world. They don't travel. Nobody tells us to travel. Nobody else tells us to do anything beyond that.
When you mention travel now, right? This is what got my mind in a peak interest because I'm gonna tell you this. What really got me started into traveling, and I think we talked about it on the last show. How I'll just make it quick and short, but on how I met a guy that was in computer class, and he was actually a white guy, and he was telling me like, "Yo, I traveled to this country, da 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 da," and then he was just showing me Asian women. But back then, I what I'm saying, I wasn't really into Asian women. I didn't really care about them like that. But when I saw other races of women that were out there, whether they were dark or I was more, into the darker skin complexion of the Caribbean type of women. That was just me. That was just my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've seen Dominican women. It was like, oh shit, they got nice bodies and shit. You know what I mean? And they're more of a darker skin complexion. That was what I'm attracted to.
Yeah.
But boom. So I was just one of those brothers where I was just like more attracted to that. But if I got the light skinned girls, then it was like, all right, whatever. I didn't really care. I never bragged about it. You know what I'm saying? I never bragged about it. But like, I had people telling me that's all I talk about is light skinned girls. And I'm like, what? I never make videos like that. I mostly make videos regarding to having an experience on seeing something with culture.
Yep.
Because where you're at right now is your own culture. But if you want to get deep into real culture and traditional values, because let's just be real, like we got to be honest. I talk about this shit in my videos a lot. America is socially engineered and programmed by social media. So that is our culture. We've lost our own identity because of social media.
Yeah.
And TV. I mean, we could fairly say that, right? As Americans, right?
Yeah, of course.
So sometimes we don't know our left from our right. And sometimes you got these young kids out right now, even in hip hop, if you want to talk about that perspective. You got these kids with like I mean, just on like these kids is popping pills type shit, and this they're like what's gonna be next? Shooting up meth and shit. Like that's gonna be a cool thing to do. I mean, listen, I grew up in the era like where it was about 40-ounce drinking and blunt smoking.
Yeah.
We drink an old English, we drink a 40, and we roll a blunt. That's we smoke. I come from that era. I come from that 90s era.
Yeah.
So my era is a whole lot different. So when I'm into this era now, where I'm seeing what these kids are doing, I don't know, man. It blows my mind. I'm just like, damn, man, these kids are actually trying to kill themselves early. When you see like people like, the Chicago dude that died, and I'm not even laughing about this though, but the Chicago dude that died, what's his name? Shit, I forgot his name. Fredo Santana. There you go, Fredo Santana. He died of using codeine and shit.
Oh, that's scissor shit?
That scissor shit, right? Yeah. So everybody knew he was doing this. Like he woke up in the morning doing that shit, like in the evening doing that shit, and at nighttime doing that shit. That shit is nothing more than
Joel Santana lost his teeth because of that shit, right?
Oh yeah, that shit is liquid cocaine, bro.
Oh yeah.
That shit is liquid cocaine. That shit is worse than doing cocaine, bro. That shit.
Yeah.
That's why Jules Santana's teeth and all that shit. That shit was when I see that nigga on 106 and Park, I was like, what the fuck is this motherfucker?
Half of his bottom teeth came out. He was on TV talking all weird because he got his new teeth and all that.
Did his teeth come out on national TV? Because that
that
shit was about to fall out.
Nah, that shit was missing. My man had like 1.5 teeth and shit.
I was like, oh shit, they got he on that pipe hard.
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh my goodness, he's on that rock hard.
Yeah, bro.
Shit, but that's that liquid cocaine, bro. That's all it is.
Yeah. So see now this is the thing, like. In our community, we got to get away from shit like that. Things that's not constructive for us. You know what I'm saying? Things like codeine and all of this shit. That shit is nothing constructive. You know what I'm saying? It's not constructive.
We gotta be real. Like when the blacks start doing it, guess what? Hispanics are doing it too.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's getting crazy. It's like whatever we do, they're gonna do too. Like we gotta all do from each other. So
this is the thing though. Like when we start doing some shit and it starts becoming an epidemic, they start locking our asses up. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
They start locking our asses up. Look at what's happening right now with the whole opioid epidemic. Are they locking up white folks? No, they're not. This whole opioid epidemic is going on right now. No white person's getting locked up. What's popping up right now? A lot of rehab centers. Oh, here's a phone call. You're a phone call away to get some help. Here's all of this shit. They started with this Narcan thing. Do you know what Narcan is?
Nah, go ahead and explain.
Narcan is something that the cops have now that you could buy over the counter. When you see somebody ODing on heroin or on their pills, it's a nasal spray. You just spray that stuff and they will cut their high out. That's it. They will come out. Yeah, bro.
Cut their high out that quick?
Yeah, bro. It's quick. There's videos on YouTube about policemen using Narcan.
Is that shit even safe though? Like,
Narcan is safe, bro. Narcan, they selling that shit over the counter now. That's how crazy it is.
I just can't imagine a motherfucker going up and
nah, bro. Yeah,
you cops. Well, that shit.
You spray that. It's a nasal spray. You spray that up your nose, and that's it. That's
remember when everybody was rocking that bath salt shit? Remember in Miami?
Yeah, some dude.
Niggas was
some dude ate another dude's face, bro.
I'm not trying to laugh though, but I'm gonna be real with you, man. Florida's fucked up. I live in this state. Florida is real fucked up.
I'm surprised you're still living there, bro.
I'm trying to get out this bitch, bro. I'm trying to get out of here, bro. Yo, Florida is on some shit. I'm telling you this right now. You know what they say? If you can survive New York, you can survive anywhere. Hell no, bitch. They lied to you. Let me tell you something. Florida, niggas is twitching out here and looking like zombies.
Oh, I believe that.
This shit look crazy out here. This shit look like, you ever see like Dawn of the Dead and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, OBT.
Yeah.
OBT is like is our little. All right, let me explain this to you because I think you understand. OBT is like our little Sasua and shit.
Oh shit! Word.
Yeah, with his lot of flacas and gorditas and shit.
Yeah.
You see those gorditas with mini skirts and shit.
Oh yeah. A bunch of chichis and chachis all over the place. Yeah.
Chachis and all over the place and shit, bro. Hell shit. Let me tell you something, bro. Everything's out there. Everything's out there. But they look fucking sick, bro. Like it just looks really bad out there. Like, and I say to myself, like, damn, man. If there was like, you know what this makes me think to myself? I'm like to myself, like, if it's that bad in that hood, in that little section out there, I'm in Florida, I'm in Orlando, right? Just imagine if we had a debt crisis where everything shuts down. Like because when we I'm gonna tell you something, like on some real shit. When we had the what's it called?
The tornado?
No. The debt crisis, you know, that happened in 2008 with the recession, right? When we had the recession, yo, everybody was freaking out. People were losing their homes. People were on the street, bro.
White folks killed themselves. Yeah,
people were killing themselves. The shit was looking crazy, bro. And when just imagine, bro, in a recession,
yeah,
that shit. That just made me really look at what the future would hold if we was in a midlife crisis recession and some shit just went crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that too. I'm glad you mentioned that too, because
they're even saying that, like, with Social Security, like me and you were like pretty much in the same age bracket. We're in the same generation. So it's like they're even saying when we get to that age, we may not even have Social Security. So you tell a motherfucker right now that are like still a real little young my age, or even the ones that are a little bit younger, still my age in my generation. You tell them my generation pretty much go to college, get your degree.
Yeah.
Go ahead, get a loan to get your degree. You can get a 4-year degree. The money is going up even higher. It's like $80,000 to go to school. 90,000, 150,000. So
that's all a racket.
They get that money, and these kids are automatically in a debt crisis. They automatically owe debt to society because they got a loan. Some don't even finish college. Okay, let's just say they go through college or university, or they take the 8-year course if they want to be a doctor, right?
Yeah.
So when they get that degree, yay, I got a degree. Some will, flash it in people's face. Look what I got.
Yeah.
And then you got some of these, I'm just going to keep it real because I can speak like this. You got some of these black women, they'll say straight up, well, I'm an independent woman. I got myself a degree. I got, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro.
I'm a smart black woman. I'm independent. I'm like, okay, you're independent, but if you're independent, then be independent.
Yeah.
You don't see any other race or woman. Let's just keep it real. You don't see any other race or woman bragging about their independency, but black women.
But you know where that came from, right?
It came from the household.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, a little bit.
It came from that whole white woman feminist movement.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I mean, let me correct that. You are absolutely right.
Yeah,
that actually does make sense.
It came from that. So back in the 60s when black folks got the civil rights movement popping, right?
Right.
The white women were like, wait a minute, black people, remember black men and black women, right? Yeah, they could vote. Wait, hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm white. I have more right than they do. You know what I'm saying? So that's when the whole feminist movement started popping off, right? The thing is, this is a thing. The thing is that they didn't have the numbers. So what they did was they went to black women and said, yo, aren't you guys getting oppressed by black men? And then the black women are like,
oh, yeah, that's right. Because I noticed that back then, the white feminist movement was really heavy. Because I'm gonna be real with you, there was a time where black women loved the shit out of black guys. Like I'm telling you, they didn't even give a fuck what we looked like. As long as we were black, we had love, bro. That was love. It didn't matter.
It was something strategic done because the white feminist movement needed the numbers.
Yeah,
they needed the numbers. So what they ended up doing was, there was like, yo, you know, black men are fucking y'all up, right? They're like, well, if you kind of think about it, yes, they are. You guys can't go outside without them. You guys can't do nothing without them, and all this other stuff. The real people being oppressed, let's keep it real. Where the white women, they were getting oppressed by their home.
By their own white man.
Yeah, but black
that whole feminist movement and get black women, you know, to empower.
Yeah, to basically grow their numbers up. So when this is
like another version of Agent 123, you know, when he tries to everybody together. Let's make a fusion dance and all like Super Saiyans and shit.
Stupid.
X-Men.
So because of that, what happened there, right? Have you ever noticed whenever white women go into these like feminist things and, you know, marches and stuff, for some reason black men are the only ones getting targeted? Look at the Me Too movement. A bunch of white men got targeted, but no white man went to jail. Who's in jail right now? Cosby. Who's the second one by to go to jail right now? R. Kelly. And the next one coming up is Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? It's all
you know what? You do make a good point with that shit, because I noticed that, man. Like Bill Cosby got no. First it was Chris Brown got tagged, then Bill Cosby got tagged.
Yeah, R. Kelly now.
R. Kelly, then Nelly too. I'm like, damn, like why are all these black artists
only black? Exactly. So these white feminists are not going after the white folks, and if they are, those white people are not going to jail. You know what I'm saying? It's only black men that are going to jail. So this whole, now we have to figure out, is this whole feminist movement a real movement between because they want to free femininity, or is this whole feminist movement now just a smokescreen used to just attack black men? You know what I'm saying? We gotta really figure that out. You know what I'm saying? That's something that we gotta really look at. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta keep it real. You know, but that's when that whole thing came about, when you know, the whole feminist movement. Now you got black women talking about, I'm independent, I'm all of this, blah 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 blah. And
you know what really fucked me up, bro?
What?
You know what really fucked me up is I had a 9-year-old child get on my bus, and I said to her, I can't remember what I said to this 9-year-old child, but just to make a long story short, she said to me, "You don't need to tell me what I need to do, mister. I'm an independent black woman." I was like, what? This is a 9-year-old child telling me this, bro. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You got a 9-year-old. I'm talking about a little girl. And she's looking at me dead in my face like I'm like beneath her or some shit. I'm an independent black woman. You don't need to tell me what to do. I'm like, what the fuck? And then she snap her fingers and she try to push her little booty up in the air. What the fuck? She's walking away. I'm like, what the fuck type shit is this?
Yeah, bro. That's the thing. Like, these women, they're getting it from their mom and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. They're getting it from their mom and all that.
Bro, that shit fucked me up.
Yeah. But the thing is, when you ask them, what are you independent from? Really, tell me, what are you independent from? They really can't answer that. And the thing is, most women, especially from our community, black and Latin, who say, "Oh, I'm independent," they're not really independent. Not at all. They get child support, or WIC, Section 8, and all that other crazy shit. They're not really independent. They're not independent from nothing. You know what I'm saying? So What are you?
No,
really
well,
dependent
that's true
on?
because you know what? Where black women got this independency thing from, it all started with like, well, listen, well, I got him on child support, and he's paying money into the system, so I'm independent. And I'm like, well, how does that make you independent? Like, oh, because he
Yeah.
like you. Okay, this is what really really irks me though, because it's like I don't think a lot of black women I think they realize this now, but I mean, you still got some of them that are, and that they not haven't really caught up into times. But I don't think they realize. Not saying all of them, but I'm just saying you got a handful of them that don't realize that the system takes out most of that money. Okay, they get charged. We get charged a lot of money for child support.
Mm.
But the system, the government is the third party. They take out most of that money for themselves.
Mm.
So you get the little crumbs and pieces, and then you're like, this is all my baby daddy giving me. But you don't understand. You got to see his pay stub.
Yeah.
The government is eating that shit, and
Yeah.
you getting the crumbs.
Yeah, but do you really think that most of these women who do that really care about that shit? No, they don't. Most of them,
they just want to have a kid anyways. They don't.
No. Most of them, they do that shit just to get at whoever did them wrong. That's all it was. That's all it is. That's what they're doing. They're just doing all of that shit just to get at their baby daddy because they're disgruntled and all that. They want to get at their baby daddy because he, smashed her home girl and they're supposed to be all good and all that other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it really is. That's what it really is. But in the end of the day, are we, what can we do if that's like something that we can't really not control? I'm not gonna say control. I'm like, what can we do if that's not something that we could really combat? The only thing we could try to combat is, education. You know what I'm saying? Try to say like, hey, listen, just get away from that mentality because that hasn't helped you out whatsoever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I mean that's it, it's so deep, man. It's all mental illness, bro. If you really look at it, it's just crazy, man.
Oh yeah. That's all it is, because that whole feminist movement that, like I said, started with
a mental illness. It's a mental because you got a lot of these women now that, even back then from that feminist movement, the radical lesbians that are attacked. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I get stare downs and hates from studs. They can't stand my black ass, bro. They hate my ass, bro. And I'm gonna be real. I get a lot of hate from that, and I get a lot of hate from Latinas too.
Yeah,
they be hating my they really got hate, bro. And I'm just like, what the fuck is up with all this shit? But mostly it's from the studs. The studs can't stand my ass.
Goddamn.
It's not too much of the Latinas. It's more of the studs.
Yeah, stop stealing their girlfriends then. Shit.
I'm not doing shit. I'm not doing nothing. Like, yo, I gotta tell you something. This is gonna make you laugh, bro. One time, like maybe a few years back, when I went to a club, I was dancing with this bad shorty, like this fine looking shorty, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know she had a girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
I mean, like I was dancing with her, this.
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck she was from. She was a beautiful chick though, but her body was moving like a snake on my shit, bro.
Gosh.
That shit was crazy.
How much she took from you that night, bro? Let's be honest.
Nah. Well, listen, she had a dragon tattoo. I'll never forget that on the back of, like, from her neck. It started from her neck all the way down to her body.
Oh, she a demon, bro. She's practiced that brujeria shit. Nah, chill.
Dog, she had the names of people on her back, bro.
Oh, nah.
I asked her, I said, who are these names on your back? You know what the fuck she told me?
What?
She said, those are my victims.
Oh, so where she put your name at?
Bro. No. You don't understand.
Yo, that's wild.
Bro, she said, nah, chill. Nah, when I seen that shit, I got scared. And I was like, what type of victims what you trying to do? She said, oh, well, I put them under my spell, especially when they touch me.
That's that brujeria shit, bro. That's that brujeria shit, bro.
Yo, when I said that, the dyke bitch came out. As soon as she said that, the dyke bitch came out and ready to fight me. Oh, you dancing with my girl?
Yeah, there you go. Your name was about to be in the other part. There you go. It was on the little foot of the dragon. Your name was gonna be right there.
Not head looking bitch, bro.
God damn.
This bitch's is about this bitch's head is the size of a fucking Amtrak.
Oh my god.
Some shit.
Yo.
Her head was so big. I was just like, damn, what the fuck? Yo, I was scared that she was gonna headbutt my ass.
That's funny.
And I was looking at this bitch, and she's like, yo, looking at me, and I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of scared, my nigga. She scared the fuck out of me. I'm like, oh shit, my bad.
Bro, I'm scared just listening to the story right now. I was like, all right, so where's your other name gonna be at? You know what I mean?
I'm like, damn, bitch, did you just come from 33rd, cell block 38, bitch?
Yo, you crazy. Yo, but listen,
big as hell, boy.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna have to roll in a minute. I'm gonna have to
roll.
Yeah.
Because we've been doing this for a
minute.
This
shit, no, it's all good though. Don't worry about it. But listen, I'm gonna give my little outro right now, real quick.
Yeah. Do your thing. Everybody watching too, man.
For all of the people right there, you know, in the comment section, from Victoria to Aiden and all them other travel gang and all them other people, listen. If you like what you heard, you could check me out on my own YouTube channel. Hopefully, Andrew puts the link in the description down below.
Yeah. I got you, baby. Hey, the link is in the description
down below. There you go.
I'll go ahead and follow Radical Latino.
There you go. Just type in the Radical Latino. You can find me on YouTube, also on Instagram and Twitter. Trust me, I'll write back. It's radical_Latino_. You could hit me up. You know, I always write back and all that other shit. So you could just hit me up and talk to me if you like what you heard and all that. And Andrew, listen, you are my homie. Shout out to you, bro.
Yo, man, I got something I gotta say to you real quick, bro.
Yeah, what's up?
I gotta say, because this YouTube shit, I like sharing knowledge and information with people. Oh, yeah. Marie, you was on here this whole time and you didn't say shit. How dare you, girl? You better speak your mind. What's wrong with you? Anyways, I be fucking with her sometimes. She said bye. Look at this. How you just gonna be on the show and not even say anything? Look at that, man.
Yeah, shout out to Marie.
That's great. Oh, Victoria. Look at Victoria got a secret.
Yeah. You
stupid. Secret.
Yeah, you stupid.
Anyways, man. Nah, but for real though. Yeah, man. Listen, man. I like to connect with people, man, no matter what race you are, man. As long as we got that energy, bro. It's a positive, fun vibe and energy, bro. And that's how I connect with people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout out.
Yeah.
Real talk. But go ahead, man.
Yeah. No doubt. Listen, thank you for having me. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for having me on your platform. You know, you're more than welcome to come on my platform anytime.
This is what I was gonna say. Because we got to keep it real though. There's a lot of YouTubers don't like doing other YouTubers with other people and don't want to give shout outs or whatever because they're afraid that, oh my God, all my subscribers are just gonna leave me and just watch him and they won't follow me no more.
Yeah.
I had fucking corny ass dudes do that shit. I said, listen, baby, this is networking. I like to do shit with everybody who has a logical mindset. That's talking about logical shit. If you're on some bubble-headed shit, or if you on some yo,
you stupid.
Come on, man. We ain't rocking with that shit, baby. We can't do that, baby. That Albert Einstein weird and knowledge shit and Warcrafts and Beavis and Butthead. Come on, man. We ain't got time for these stories.
Yeah.
Cartoon characters, man. Come at me real.
Yeah.
All right, I think
that's what I'm talking about.
Cartoon characters in this bit, man.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. So, you know, just that's the thing, you know, we gotta stick together, you know, be on the same code and just try to combat.
Man, there's no need for that hate, man.
Yeah, there's no need for none of that hate. You know what I'm saying? So I want to just give a shout out to everybody listening and
go roll something, man. Go smoke something, man.
Yeah, and I just wanna let everybody know. Thank you for listening.
Take Agent 123 on a trip with you, man.
He's stupid.
Yo, he needs some ass, man. I'm about to go, man. He could go to OBT with all them zombie bitches.
Secretly, y'all gonna become like best of friends. You keep on fucking around.
Yo, my nigga, yo, take that nigga to DR with me, son.
Yeah, for real. You should take him over to DR. Y'all should have a trip. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have a trip.
I'm gonna take you away from the BBCs.
Yeah. Give him a nice, good looking girl.
Hey, don't be saying that, man. It's all kind of creepy and shit.
Give him a nice little girl. You know what I'm saying? You know
Hell
what I
no.
mean? Give him a nice,
I was just bullshitting, man.
a nice little midget. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's in a wheelchair and all that. You know what I mean? They, you know, call her stubble. You know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying? You know, it
Oh,
just, you know, like let him chill out. But yeah, like I said,
he's a
thank you.
little midget. Yeah, that's okay.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. And yeah, everybody go follow me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And have a good one, bro.
Yeah, you too, man. And all realness, man. We just do this show, man, for kicks and giggles. But it's all about just
Yeah.
peace, man. That's all, man. We don't want no fighting and none of that bullshit.
Yeah, of course. Of course. All right, I'm gonna catch you later, bro.
All right,
Good
guys.
luck.
Anyways, God bless. We out.
All right.